Hey guys, Miss Paget here. I'm going to talk to you about how to set up your bookings app so that your students can schedule their monthly one-on-one meeting or tutoring sessions with you. So the first step is to go to the WSFCS homepage, and under staff and student links, you're going to click on Office 365. When the front page comes up, you're going to go down till you find the B, which stands for the Bookings app. Now, I already have mine set up. If you don't have one set up, it's going to ask you to make a new one. So let me show you what that looks like. So here, I'm creating, I just put in my name. It was simpler that way, and business type is education. And then you would hit continue. When you do that, this page will generate. The first step I would recommend is go under business information. This is where you're going to be able to make sure your business name shows the way you want it to. You can put in the school address here if you'd like. I left that blank for right now, just simply because we're not in school. The phone number that I put in is my Google Voice number, so the kids can call me, because if they call the school right now, they're not going to get me. I don't have a website that I put up. Now, under currency, here's the thing. It automatically puts in a currency, and I don't understand that. So leave it as US. And business logo, I actually created this logo for myself in Canva, and I'll be happy to show you guys how to do that if you would like. Office hours or business hours are just 8 to 5. You can add Saturday and Sunday if there's a particular day that you know that your students need, or that type of thing. Then it's simply just save. Okay. Then under staff, you are the only one that is going to show up, and you are the administrator and you're bookable. So you can change things in here if you wanted to change the color of your dot that shows up. You know, if I wanted to turn it green or teal, you can change your initials if you would like. So I might change mine to TP. Phone number, you do not have to put your phone number here because it's on the business number. And then if you scroll down here, email notifications, I took that off because since you're the administrator, when an appointment is booked, it automatically sends you an email. If you put this one too, it's going to send you 2 emails. So I just took it off of this one. You want to make sure for availability that you keep this box checked. Events on office calendar affect availability. So if something is booked on your office calendar, it will block out time for your bookings calendar so they can't book appointments. And then business office hours. That was set up on the first page. You could just leave that checked and you don't have to change anything here. All right. And then the next thing that I did was set up my appointment types. Now I have 2. There is a default one that was in here, and it was for a consultation, and it was an hour long. So what I did was I just edited the one that was there. So I changed it to student teacher check-in, gave a description, which is this is a 15-minute appointment to check on your progress in the course. The office address is what's defaulted, and you need to make sure that you check add online meeting. If you don't check that, then it won't give them a link to come to. I changed it to 15 minutes. I do not have a buffer time. This is completely up to you guys. My 15-minute check-ins are not taking a full 15 minutes, so I feel like there's plenty of buffer time there. If you turn on your buffer, it will allow you to set so many minutes before and so many minutes after. And then I just left this off. Let customers manage their appointment when it's booked by you or a staff member. So you could check that. My kids are making their own appointments right now, so I don't feel like it's a big issue. You cannot change this. I have sent in a request to be able to do that for like tutoring sessions, but right now the maximum number of people that can attend is 1. Here you want to set your price to free. I don't have any notes that I've added here. This is strictly for internal use. And then I modified my custom fields. So when you click on modify, I have required their school email address. I left phone number on there, but it's not required. If they put in their phone number, the system does have the ability to push a reminder to their cell phones. Customer address was clicked. I just click on it and it'll lighten the color. That means it won't show up. Customer notes, if they want to type me a note about what they want to talk about or anything, it's optional for them to fill that out. And then under custom fields, I added one. And this is more just for me. You can add it if you want or not. I put which class are you in? And then it's a drop down and they have a choice of which class to choose. And that is a required field. Okay. When you get that set up, and you can ask whatever questions you want. You can ask a fill in the blank question or a drop down question. And that's pretty simple. When you click on add a question, it asks which you would prefer to do. Now, it automatically is set up to do a 1-day reminder and 30. I think I added the 30-minute reminder. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to edit one of these. This one goes to the customer. So here it's a 1 day before. And you can add to where it goes to the customer, the staff, or all attendees. And I just have it going to the customer. And then this one, I had going to the staff. I am taking that off because it automatically sends us a notification on our calendar. Here is a 30-minute reminder for the customer, and I just changed it to say you have an appointment with Miss Paget. And then here is information that I typed in. This is your once a month check-in with Miss Paget. In this, she will discuss your progress in the class. Please be prepared with any questions or concerns you have about for Miss Paget about the class. Pushing options. You can show the appointment type on your booking page. I definitely recommend that. Online scheduling, I just left that blank, and these were set up on the previous page. And then you are going to click yourself at the bottom, because if you don't, it doesn't give you the option for the students to pick who they're making the appointment with. Now, students. These students have put themselves in because they have set appointments up with me. I have sent a work or job ticket to the technology department to figure out a way of importing all of our students from our classes. They have not gotten back with me, and I sent it 2 weeks ago. So when I get updated on that, I will let you know. Your bookings page. This is where when you first go in and you're working with it, it is unpublished. So nobody can see it. I'm not booking through Facebook. That's just not something I'm going to do. I don't require they have an account with the organization. You can do that. Come on down, and here is your scheduling policy. I have 15-minute increments, a lead time of 1, so they have to book either the day of or cancel the day of, and then they can book 30 days in advance. Here, notify the business via email if a booking is created or changed. I am trying to decide if I'm going to take that off or not, simply because it automatically sends you a RSVP. At this time, I'm just going to leave it that way. Allow students to choose a specific person. They only have you to choose from. And then here are my general hours for availability. Now, I've changed it to where on Mondays and Wednesdays they can't book, and that's because I have other appointments on those days, so I can't meet with them. I've also changed it to where they can only book after classes are over during the day, and then on Friday, I changed it to where they can't book an appointment during our PLT. You can customize your colors of your page and your logo. Once you get all of that finished, you're going to want to save and publish. And then you have a link here, and I just copied that link. Okay. Now, what it looks like for the kids is a little bit different. I made in Canva an icon. So when they go to our homepage, it doesn't matter which class it is, it's the same link, it's the same icon. I made this icon in Canva. They just click on it and they get this page right here. All right. So they can't do anything until they choose which service type they want. And right now, most everybody's picking the check-in. So once you click on the check-in, then the dates and times will come available. They still have to select your name. It's hard to tell, but over here on the calendar, there are darker days and lighter days. However, if they were to say they wanted one here, it just tells you they're not available. So what they do is they pick their day, they pick their time. Put in, and I've showed the kids how to do this in a video, they put in their first and last name, their school email. You know, I've told them that if they put in their phone number, it's supposed to push them a reminder, any notes that they need me to know about, and then to select their class. Now you notice I left name and email blank. If I click book right now, they get a message that they cannot book the appointment because required information was left off. Okay, so that's all it is to it. When you go into your calendar through Outlook, it looks like this right here, and they can, you know, it all shows up on your calendar. It also shows up in on your calendar in Teams. So it'll show you how to click in and get into the meeting. I hope this helps, and if you have any more questions, please reach out to me. Hope you guys have a great weekend.